I often struggle to get up in the morning. I feel sluggish and feel like I need to get my day started. That's why I reach for a big cup of caffeinated coffee. I have a feeling most of us can relate to this situation or something similar to it. As humans, we tend to trick our bodies into drinking caffeine so we feel less tired, but the effects fade after only a few hours. I feel very qualified to speak about this topic with you because I am a caffeine drinker and a borderline addict, and I've done much research on this. The purpose of my speech today is to inform you about what exactly caffeine is and the effects that it has on our bodies. Everyone drinks some form of caffeine from day to day in their lives, and we need to know what exactly caffeine is, the positive effects it has on our body, and the negative effects it has on our body. The first point I want to make is what exactly caffeine is. According to the University of Michigan, caffeine is a plant product found in coffee beans, tea leaves, chocolate, and soft drinks, also in prescription and non-prescription drugs. It is a stimulant that helps with your tiredness and helps with your alertness. MedicalNewsToday.com states that caffeine in its natural state has a very bitter taste, but through all the processing it has, we do not even taste it in our soft drinks. 90% of adults use caffeine on an everyday basis, which is an average of 20 milligrams a day, and it is equivalent to 5 12-ounce cans of soda. Hannah Nichols, who wrote the article for Medical News Today, says although caffeine is not named an official drug, 3 out of 4 drinkers are addicted to it. In extreme cases, it can cause you to be in critical condition or even death if you don't know how much you're consuming. Despite the negative stigma, caffeine has some positive effects in moderation. Next, I will discuss these positive effects with you. Caffeine is a stimulant and it helps you move around more, which naturally causes to help you lose weight, but it does not have any long-term effects. It can also improve your alertness and your tiredness. It is a great benefit for those people with sleeping disorders or for people that do not get enough sleep at night. However, you should not abuse it just because you don't want to go to bed early or you just want to stay up and watch your favorite movie. It is also proven that it'll help improve your memory. Johns Hopkins University said that a dose of caffeine 30 to an hour after your learning session will help improve your memory and help you remember what you learned. However, it does have a lot of negative effects. Long term, it can cause sleep deprivation. Eventually, if you drink too much caffeine on a large scale, you can get burnt out on it and you can miss your warning signs of when you're actually really tired. It also causes miscarriages when people are pregnant. It spikes the baby's heart rate, which can ultimately lead to death, and if we're not careful, it can do the same with us adults. It also increases high blood pressure and high blood sugar. Moderation is the key to consumption. Caffeine is extremely addictive despite people's doubts. People are very unsuccessful when they try to stop drinking caffeine. It has side effects that are often hard to deal with and sometimes unbearable. Mary L. Gavin, who is a doctor of medicine, says that you can experience headaches, drowsiness, and even become very irritable when you're trying to stop drinking caffeine. But these effects usually cease after a week to 2 or a week and a half, depending on how addicted you are to the substance. My purpose of this speech today was to inform you on what caffeine is and what it does to your body. Because most of us drink caffeine from a day-to-day basis, we need to know what caffeine is, the negative effects it has on our bodies, and also the positive effects. As I stated earlier, I feel very qualified to speak about this topic to you because I do drink caffeine and I have done a lot of research on the subject. I hope you have gained new knowledge about what exactly you're consuming and how it affects you. I would like to end with the statement that all things have a good and bad in your life. You just have to find a balance to see how it will affect you. Thank you for listening.